Good evening. My name is Dantisha St.julien, and I am here to present to you a proposal on tackling burnout and mental health in healthcare workers, in particular, our employees here at Cook's Children Medical Center. I would like to address the leadership team and hopefully present this proposal in hopes that we can resolve the issue or make burnout and mental health easier to deal with. The first thing we need to do is understand what is burnout and how it can cause certain mental health issues. Burnout can be in different words from different employees. An employee might say, "Oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh, we don't have enough of staff for all this work we're receiving." um, the employee can show signs of depression. The employee can show signs of anxiety when they're at work. The employees can complain about lack of sleep. All these things are associated with burnout and can cause certain mental health issues amongst our employees. My goal here tonight is to make sure that we provide support for our employees so that they can have somewhere to go when they are going through burnout or when they do feel like they have mental health issues. I want to create a safe space for these employees to be able to go and write letters, or maybe just take a second and color in a coloring sheet, or if they need 5 to 10 minutes to just breathe and recollect themselves. But in order to do that, we have to make sure we have the staff and the teams to provide those employees with those things. This could become this could come in ways of like a meditation room. A meditation room would allow the employees to go on their 15-minute break and maybe be alone in the quiet, if they want to pray, if they want to cry, if they want to just be alone, just so they can recollect their thoughts for the day. We can also try to provide staff that is there when a patient may employee may go through something hard with a patient, and they may need the briefing afterwards. And if they could have a place where they can go and talk with someone that is always available to say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about this last case. I need a moment. I feel burned out. I feel like I'm stressed out. I'm depressed because of it." They can go somewhere and talk with someone. This could be in a small office where it's private and nobody can see that they're going in there at that time, where it's anonymous, or just somewhere for our employees to go and be taken care of when they are feeling like they're having some of those mental health issues. Now, to fix the burnout, we would have to provide more staff, um, make sure that we have the staff for the workload that is being presented. And that may include hiring some people, that may include putting people in other departments so that they could have access to the more employees that we need. This proposal comes with very bare minimum threats and weaknesses, and it's more on a how the employees may react to this situation. Some employees may be silent about their mental health issues and aren't willing to share with us that they feel burnt out or that they're having mental health issues because of being burned out at work. Um, in order to tackle this, we would have to have feedback from our employees. We would have to know how they're feeling. And one of those threats, if they're silent, we can't fix the problem. Um, how there are also workers that may have became accustomed to their checks being larger because they're working extra hours, and they may not be okay if we take extra hours away or overtime away because we've hired enough of staff to handle the workload. So that may become a complaint from some of the employees that they want the extra hours and that they're used of it, although it is causing burnout in a lot of our employees. Our biggest threat is time. How do we find the time to make sure that these employees, our employees, are getting the care that they need when it comes to burnout and mental health? How do we find a 15-minute break to give? How do we find the time to give these employees maybe a 15-minute break to take a mental health moment, or to take a breather, or to cry, or to just recollect themselves for the day? First thing we would have to do is, hire more people to tackle this issue so that we could have maybe specifically people that works with the mental health and burned out employees so that we wouldn't have to worry about if we're understaffed for the day and that we can't take care of our employees that are feeling burnout and mental health throughout the day. What can we do? At this time, we're wondering, okay, you're presenting this proposal. What is there things that can be done to execute this project? We would focus on having the leadership team willing to staff appropriately for the workload and organize meetings that give maybe the employees can give their feedback, and then from their feedback we can go on and try to build activities or a safe space for these employees to have what they need so they won't feel the burnout and have as many mental health issues. Well, we have made it to the end, folks, of my proposal. I know you're glad you don't have to sit here and listen to me ramble anymore, but I hope by the end of this proposal, you understand that the goal is to tackle the burnout amongst our employees and tackle the mental health so that we can give quality patient care. If our employees are taken care of, then our patients are taken care of even better. Thank you for having me and allowing me to present this proposal to you guys.